I did. It is exceptionally large. Also, we're live.
It's not that large though. Like
it's exceptional. No, Jamie, it's exceptional.
But it's not because
it's exceptional.
If the galaxy was truly.
We also we found it, but we haven't found the Vodunoi yet.
The what? Sorry.
The orange team. We haven't found them yet.
Oh right. I thought you were on about this place.
No.
Like it was down past Sainsbury's or something.
The Vodunoi, we've not found it yet. It's on 51st Street. No, we haven't found the orange AI yet. And I have a funny feeling they're in the far eastern sector of the galaxy.
They kind of have to be, right? Because everybody else is clubbed together in the kind of western section.
Well, I'm in the southwest, you're in the northwest, I think, and then...
There's an AI in between us and one just kind of a little bit sort of east of them, sort of in the middle section.
Well, from what I can gather, the Lumeris are in the kind of like the... between you and I, and the Sophons, I think it is. I think they're almost centre of the galaxy. Let's start the game.
Meaning, like they're just a little bit north of like the kind of if the centre point was like a particular pinpoint, they're just like a little bit north of that. And that's pretty much where they are. They're right in the middle.
Oh, I forgot. I was playing as the Guardians. Guardians. They fucking look like Guardians.
Yeah, they do. I'm looking at it. Mine's just looks like little robot people that build other robots.
You're playing as the Sophons, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, that's why.
They were kind of the techie ones.
Yeah. I can't actually remember what my faction's special ability was. I don't play as the Vaulters very often.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest as well, right? When we left this game, that'd be about 2 weeks ago now.
About that, yeah.
If not 3, actually.
Actually, yeah, it's more than that because it's not in the Twitch archive anymore.
Yeah. So, when we left the game last, I had in my head, like, I was like, okay, I know what, like, my next 5 moves are going to be. It's been 3 weeks, not a fucking clue what I was doing. So, could be interesting.
Oh, I remember what I was doing now. I was trying to expand my empire further north because that's the special ability of my race, is that I can build basically warp gates to instantly travel across the galaxy.
Yeah, I remember what I was doing now. I was
trying
to take out these pirates.
And I was trying to get as many people as I could, like assimilate as much of the galaxy as I could.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I need to do... Let's see. Science is quite good on you. I need to make a forge world. Placidus has got the biggest industry that I have, which I think is actually my capital as well. Yeah, Placidus.
Here's how we do it. Invade round battle. I can watch it.
Yeah, it's not very cool. Well, I'll tell you that right now. No.
Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to win. I'll be honest.
You usually have to battle out over 2 or 3 turns to actually like successfully get rid of the pirates.
Yeah. Oh, what? That looks shit. Is that all it is?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's like a fucking 2D thing.
Yeah, like just like little graphical things. It was a draw, but they lost more than I did.
Did you orbital bombard them first?
I did.
Good lad. So yeah, the good thing about my race is with once I get the gates built, like the warp gates, Basically, all I need to do is have one system, one planet that can basically be my forge world and constantly churn out ships in times of war, and I can just teleport them instantly to the front line. This game's real pretty.
It is actually, I must say. The galaxy view is real nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I'm ending my turn finally. Busy watching
Oh!
Pirate Battle.
It's election time.
What do I do? So,
9 times out of 10, just hit next step and see how people vote. So basically, politics in this will unlock certain laws. The laws have special abilities, so like you could have it where you pass a law that you want to focus on science, so your civilization will get a little bit of extra science. But to do that, the science party has to be in control.
no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Same as like with military ones, you can get ones where ship production is much faster, but you need to have the military party in charge. Hey, there, Ghosties ready.
We're competing for the most industry produced in the galaxy.
We are.
I'm not going to watch the ground battle this time because it was rubbish.
It is a little bit rubbish, yes.
Okay, so that
Right.
was a minor defeat on our part. I'm going to continue though because I want to just pump out some more ships this turn.
So I need to get control of that system. Oh, IMAX would be a good one actually. IMAX is way out there. Yeah, so like I've got a big focus on science just now. So I'm passing a law for Oracle of Science. I can research technologies from the next stage up. So like I don't have to work on a certain tier. I can work above the tier that I'm currently at.
Yeah.
And then I've got a generic one which is just super tax. I get a bit more gold.
Makes sense.
To see where my ships get to.
And that, and turn there. I'm going to set up for a few turns of science. I feel like I was, I don't seem to be. No, I am, yeah, I've got loads of things queued up. So I'm going to assume I knew what I was doing with that alarm of that analytics. So. So how do I replace the soldiers like on my ship?
You need to get the ships to go back and orbit a planet within your controlled area.
Okay, that's easy. Just got some adamantine. Or adamantane? I guess is how you would
Is it the red one that kind of looks like a Spartan helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah, adamantium.
Or like a feather in the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, did you finally set up auto hosting with your own Twitch thing?
Yeah, I set it up ages ago. Well, it was set up, I just never pressed OK. I never pressed allow it. So like for ages, my channel basically, it could host Badger and Pals. It just didn't have the OK to do it. Essentially.
Fair enough.
Oh, I've discovered HD 4179 asteroid field.
PhD.
Yeah. I'm guessing that was my it was my exploration ship in the north.
How come I had a countdown to how many turns this?
So what the countdown does is
It's saying that for some reason I'm not generating any industry at all. This planet for some reason.
do you control the planet?
Yeah. It's my like main system.
Try mousing over your industry. Tell me what it says.
Oh, it's minusing 177 from the event, the division. How do I see when that'll end?
It's an excellent question.
Quests and events. Five turns. It's that my people are basically unsure of how to resolve an issue, and therefore all industry has stopped. So I have no industry whatsoever for 5 turns. That's very annoying. I'm real close to some stuff.
I do like it when you click on a system for the first. I think I said this last time. When you first click on a system for the first time, and it zooms in and gives you like all the details on the planets.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that.
Okay, that's a cool looking planet. Okay, so system X.
Dog is barking at something.
Yeah. Oh crap! I didn't set Columbia to do anything. Or Columba, sorry. Oh, I've got a solo quest. Heroes of the Academy and their leader, Isiander, have many awe-inspiring attributes. Probably close to that. That gets me the. Well, that gets me a hero. That gives me conscripts. I'm gonna go with the hero.
What is that dog barking?
Can take a lot. Can take a.
Anything else to explore in this direction?
See, I can build. It's not going to take a shit ton of time on this system. We're colonizing that. Talitha, what are you doing?
Eh?
I'm speaking to my systems.
This game is way slower paced than
It is quite slow paced. What did you expect from it? It is. It's chilled.
I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting.
Right. Quick update on the. Fuck yeah.
What is this alien shit? Where is this alien shit? Is this something that's doing something automatically?
Right, Kelly, you're gonna focus. Well, it's -9 food. It's not happy. Right. Set that back to regular. Oh, it's because I'm building starships, Adam. Stop doing that. I need to make more food.
Pretty sure I have lots of food.
I've just got one star system that if I set it to what I want, which is I want that system to focus on research for me, it's going to start starving the citizens, which is bad.
Not ideal.
No, it's not.
Okay, the pirate base that I've been attacking only has 150 man left. And when my ships go back, they will be bringing 400. So beat them with numbers.
Numbers is a good way to beat people. A distant stellar giant about 80 times the size of an average star has just gone supernova. Capitalising on the media attention drawn by the event, a pacifist group within your empire has launched a campaign to bring home the fleets that were monitoring the event rather than leave them on patrol. Hey, I got a new hero.
Setting up my new colony.
Oh, the AI are wanting peace with me.
Which piece do they want?
Butter.
Eh? Oh.
You fucking asked what piece do they want?
Plus 360. I'm guessing it just means in turn.
Where the fuck have I got to send this dude? Can I just like... I've got to have a fleet. God damn it. To the market. And to buy a ship. Yeah, Doria is expanding aggressively, and I think that's how that faction gets its win.
By the expansion.
Yeah, I think once they settle a certain number of systems in the galaxy, they win a conquest victory. So we need to like watch that. Because I've known that AI in past games to go like I've seen that AI go from like having like maybe like 6 planets like they do right now just to rocketing up to 20. Like they just aggressively expand once they reach a certain point. Really? That ship's so big it takes up 3 fleet cap on its own? Holy shit. So you see where I want to expand out to next. Interesting. That's very interesting. I might need to move and keep an eye on that. The system of Gistrad has been marked for pirate attack.
Is that one of your systems?
No, that's one of the AIs. Now I know I didn't set that, and I don't think you know how to.
Gistrad, did you say?
Gistrad is pretty much north of the centre of the galaxy.
Yeah, no, I see them.
Little skull and crossbone.
Yeah, I think I know which pirate base is launching the attack on them, and I think I
Well,
know why. Because,
No, what that means is, so see how like it's got the little skull and crossbone there? That means that another player, maybe one of the AI, have paid pirates to attack that system. So it doesn't show up like if pirates are just going to attack willy-nilly, but it does show up if a system's been marked for like to be hit, basically.
okay, that's quite interesting.
So I'm going to need to keep a close eye on that one. Well, we've got a new event. An undercover documentary concerning a makeshift community who live in one of your planet's biggest refuse facilities has become a loaded political issue. Many are scraping a living on the system's dumps, scavenging for recycled materials while setting up their homes in the very same places. Amenities have followed, and these places are now lively if polluted and dangerous hubs. Do I want to shut them down or do I want to enhance them? I'm going to enhance because it gives me more industry, and that's what I need right now. I need to be manufacturing more. See, for you to like found my systems, you must have travelled a fucking distance. 'Cause I've not found any of yours yet.
Yeah, no, I travelled away. I can see Dakel.
Dakel? Yeah, Dakel's going quick.
You don't see my thing?
What are your systems called again?
Noverus? Probably the top left. Maybe see that?
No, I don't see Noveris. I see Libra, which is currently a pirate base.
Yeah, I'm 2 jumps, like 2 or 3 jumps west of that.
Alright, okay. I see Certi and Yersh.
Oh yeah, that's like 2 jumps away from where I am. Like, that's my southernmost colony. Is there.
Alright, okay.
I'm back, pirates. Bomb you out this time. Just go find one piece.
Yeah, they did the same with me.
Damn it, pirates manpower went way back up again.
I see Via Chirius.
Oh yeah, that's just north of where my southernmost colony is, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm working on my next planet to thingy now to colonize. Colonize the planet Graphias 3.
Very good. I'm working on a few different things. Oh, I see Graphias.
You should do. It's well before Dekel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there.
Slowly moving my borders closer towards the AI. But I need to make sure I'm not expanding too much. I found like a big arm of this spiral galaxy that's just near to nothing else. Mm-hmm.
Like there's just nothing else in that direction. There's some good planets along that line. Some that I might just colonize because like I kind of get peace out there.
See, not a lot of the planets near me have any particular, like, there's one or two that I would settle for the resources, but, like, I need to head more centre of the galaxy to get the ones that are actually worth grabbing. What I really need is for Talitha to expand its territory of influence and grab up the 2 supernovas there. Give me a nice wee wonder bonus.
They give you a benefit if you get them in your sphere.
I've also got this one, it's like a floating rock. It's got like runes and everything carved into it. It gives me plus 20% health on ships, like when they're repaired. So, like that's my repair world. Oh, I found Quadis. Tis a pirate planet.
Yeah, I'm currently doing battles, to be honest.
Mm.
Have you got other planets south of Graphias?
Graphias, yes.
Do they have hyperlanes?
No, Graphias is actually the first one outside of hyperlanes. So like it's a different constellation for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a ship over to Graphias and then explore down to find the other hyperlanes beyond there.
Because like when I zoom out, I can see that there's the constellation of Leptos, which I've fully discovered and I currently control. The constellation Corvus, which Doria is the owner of, and Doria also fully discovered it. That's the sort of like snot green AI. Aquarius, which was fully discovered by Doria, but nobody owns it. I control one of the 3 planets needed to control a system. Pavo, which has been fully discovered by Doria and is owned by her, and Antalya, which has been fully discovered by you, but nobody owns it. And to be fair, that's a big thing for nobody to own it as well. That's quite a big constellation. think the only one that's bigger than that is Corvus. Maybe followed up by Leptos.
Which one was that? Sorry, that I discovered. But no,
Antalya. Yeah, if you zoom right the way out, and then like so, scroll as far out as you can, and then one mouse roll in. You should see the names.
Yeah. Antalya is almost.
So like, if you hover over where it says Antalya, it'll tell you how many systems you need to be in control of before it'll go to you.
Oh, I only need to get one more system to be able to get it.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be far off it, to be honest.
New hero.
I found Lupus.
Lupus is just south of where I am. How are you finding them? Have you got ships in that area?
I've got a scout ship.
I don't see it. Is it float?
Nope. It might just be that it's not coming up on sensors. Like, your sensor range only goes so far. Oh, Placidus, you're about to become my Forge World. That is not an equal trade.
I'm so close to the Galactic Technology Center now. I could lick it. But I won't because that's not how you discover technology.
If only it was.
How would that go exactly? You lick a calculator. I understand maths.
If only that worked that way, yeah. Be great. There's a lassie in my work, right? She was homeschooled, like throughout high school and shit. She only learnt 3 subjects, which was maths, English, and computing. And we got in an argument today because I was arguing that I, in a way, was smarter than she was. Because I have a broader range of knowledge, whereas hers is very focused.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
And like, she was adamant that she was smarter than me, and like, she had us do these like dumb tests on her phone and everything to try and prove her point. And I went, look, I'm not like saying that you're not smart. I'm saying that overall, I have a wider range of knowledge than you do. So like, in a way, I am smarter. And she was like, no, you're not. Like, do you know, like, you got some of these questions wrong? I was like, yeah, but you also got questions wrong. I was like, it's relative as to what you're asking, because I could ask you a question of physics and you won't know the answer. And like, she was like, well, go give me a shot, because she was like, physics is just math, and I went, it's not, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a fleet that you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Busha and Invader 2, the 4th Vandium fleet and the 3rd Scandium fleet. Sorry, 3rd Scandium expedition. Currently orbiting Tylus. So I asked her.
We're staging a pilot invasion.
I asked her to I asked her to tell me how much rocket fuel it would take to put a goat into space. A question that I know the answer to.
Yep.
Yep. And when she couldn't do it, I told her that, you know, I'm smart because I figured it out.
Yeah, that was a whole
Your boy just unlocked wormhole technology.
Nice.
Fuck your hyperlanes. The Sophons are trying to speak to me.
There's a battle. The pirates have made a new fleet, and I have to clear the fleet before I invade the planet again.
Oh noes.
I'm gonna watch this one. You have to watch my Busha.
The Bouja.
Custom ship that I made.
Did you sit and spend some time like customizing the loadout?
I did, yeah. I basically just put a whole load of like unique parts that I found while exploring planets on it, and it like made it ridiculously cheap.
Nice.
And still better than anything else that I could build.
So I found Quorum. What's a Dyson sphere? It's really interesting.
Oh no, I lost my invader ship. My Busha.
Did that have a lot of manpower carrying, but not very much armor?
Yeah, but it was the fleets arrived in the wrong order because the Busha's faster.
Uh,
And I made the turns in the wrong order.
fucking what? Space grapes are worth nothing.
Yeah, they're not.
Fucking hell.
So much for them space grapes. Ah, you're about to visit my home planet.
Your home planet? Oh! Stock market is going to plummet after what I've just done.
Yeah?
Yeah, it sold fucking loads of shit. Oh yeah, you discovered the planet Hakim, home of Mr. Badgerino.
There's me. Ah, the stock market's not too bad.
Give it a turn.
I've got some stuff that's worth things. Space mushrooms are worth nothing.
Oh, I see you've arrived at Gravias.
Ah, yes, I have. Jesus Christ, you've got 10 ships in that fleet?
Yeah, this is my border world. I need to protect it. It's also the only one with Quadronix in it. I need to protect that system. It's vital. Or it will be vital.
Oh man, you want bloody Quadronix, you need to come to my system. We've got loads of it all over the place. I'm going to try and take Pavel.
Pavel.
Yeah. That line.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some competition there because Doria has started settling in that system, in that constellation. Quite a few bits actually. Surprised they don't control it.
They do.
Do they? Are you gonna try and take it from them?
Yes. Just by controlling more of the planets, because they control some interesting planets, but they do not control the ones that actually have really good resources, and I can just capitalize on that.
I see.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, Doria has a message for me. Apparently.
Stop Mr. Badger from taking our planets.
Oh no, it's just a new thing. I can tell her to get her ships the fuck out of my systems. She must have a ship in my sector. Where the fuck is it? There it is. It's right next to my homeworld too. Columbus not manufacturing anything. That's fucking disgraceful. Talitha, how do I go about getting your influence up? Hey, the Argosy is now ready for deployment. Oh, he's not high enough level, that's why it's not working. Right, you go to Talitha. You are needed there.
Move my ships out of there.
You won't have discovered wormhole technology yet, have you?
No.
Oh, what to do? Send a probe out.
Yeah, I'm doing that just now. I've got two out, going kind of southish.
How many planets, like systems, do you control?
4.
I've only found 2 so far. Found Noveris and Quorum.
Oh, Volmang, you mean to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have Camos, which is kind of southwest of Noveris. It's kind of a little isolated constellation outside the hyperplanes.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Artemis, which is just north of Justin. Did it.
What did you do?
I built the intergalactic technology center.
Oh, so you did, yeah. It's just come up. That's not what I told you to build. Why are you building that?
Holy shit, I can, like... I can do all sorts of, stuff now. Jesus Christ.
Right, what do I want to work on? Probably that for my shipyards. Hey, Petrov's leveled up.
Where's space potatoes worth these days?
Space potatoes.
Yeah, doesn't really worth a lot.
They're worth bugger all. Actually, that's a lie. They're worth about 43 gold just now. Or 33 dust, sorry.
No, it's a good one. It's Gossamer. Gossamer's a good one.
Gossamer is a good one, yeah. I sold a shit ton. I had sold a shit ton of dark glitter, which is why it's going down. In terms
I
of
sold some of that too, actually.
yeah, in terms of the strategic ones, the adamantium and the antimatter are going up in price, and I've got a shit ton of it.
Yeah, I've got a decent amount of antimatter. I've got so much bloody titanium and hyperium, and just don't know what to do with it. I'll be sending out a couple of expeditions to go and colonize some new planets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to work on some research. My research is just finished, so I'm going to research.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to research a carrier, I think. Well, it takes 15 turns. That's quite a long time, actually. Do I not get a battleship? Obviously not.
What is going on at Colonize? Is that probes that you've got going out?
Hold on, give me a minute. I'm in my research tree.
Or are you building wormholes here?
Right, what planet was that, sorry? Monsieur Jamie?
Say again. Graphias, you're most northern.
Yes, what about it?
Do you have warp lanes going on, or what's going on here? I see lots of wavy lanes.
Oh, they are, what are they called again? They are warp tunnels. Warp travel.
I've discovered warp technology just last turn. That explains a lot.
I'm going to start putting pressure on the Dorias. Start pushing them a little bit.
Got civilian fleet. Orbiting
Noveris. Oh, I know what that is. That's a quest for you. It's a real pain in the fucking ass, that one.
How do I do it? Or what do I do?
Just give it a couple turns, and you'll see what happens.
Hey, I've met the Bodiani. Bodiani. They've acknowledged it.
Where the fuck are they hiding that?
They're in the ARA system.
I'm really dead over there.
Very far east of you.
Yeah.
Far east of Leptos. Almost directly east of Dakel.
I fucking love portals. The war portals are the best fucking thing for my faction.
Yeah.
Without a warp portal, the order I just gave a ship would take it 16 turns. It's taking 2.
Very good.
One to travel to the nearest portal, and then one to jump through it.
That's pretty good. ship back in the lands again.
Yeah. Scout ship.
Telling me that my system has low manpower.
Your system has low man. Oh yeah. Let's see how the Empire is doing. The Kel are extremely unhappy. Let's fucking change that.
That kid, one of the AIs, they have got a lot of points.
Which one is that? Oh yeah, them.
They're the other sword ones.
Yeah, we need to find them and do something about that because that's a problem.
That dangerously close to victory kind of problem.
Let me see. I think they're going for conquest. Which they're about halfway to.
Okay.
If the victory screen is to be believed.
Interesting. The other AI that we hadn't met until tonight, they're not doing anything very worrying.
No, they are quite a hard faction to play as. They genuinely don't do well. They need to be played super aggressively, and I think they're just too far out of the sort of galactic society to really play that way.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, the green Sophons really need to be stopped. I think they're going for a conquest victory.
They're at.
No, I'm currently sending a scout vessel out to look for them. Guess who's just spoke to us? The Sophons.
Just hit them up and be like, yo homies, where you at?
Mm. Like, I don't actually have any information on them at all.
Yeah, I don't really have much on them either, really.
See, like, if I was to go to war with Doria, that would be pretty easy in that, like, one of her systems is very close. It's only like 2 jumps away from my capital, and my capital is currently a forge world for me. It's just churning out nothing but industry. So I could easily, like, go and fuck that system up. If need be, but they're not a massive threat right now, so I don't need to. Whereas the Sophons, they're that far away from me, like, it would take a while to like get a fleet over there. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. I'm wondering if I could just hit from here as well, though. Because I've got a lot of stuff going on that's going to pay off within the next sort of maybe 20 turns or so. And I really do think it could massively change like how many points I've got. Sending out a bunch of probes there, Russ.
Yeah, Camus is a nice little fucking hidden one you've got there.
Yeah, it is. How good's that?
I have to send a probe to discover it at all. It's not on any hyperlanes.
No, it's not. The science production from that constellation is ridiculous.
Doria's just got another thing I was fucking working towards, the cunt. Oh, that's bad. The Alliance Accord of Principal Nations has been created between Doria and Kadem.
Interesting.
They're getting friendly. They're actually now like an alliance.
Seen that. Interesting. Hey Ross, do you want to form an alliance?
Go for it.
I gotta do that.
So go and then give me 2 secs.
What to negotiate? Made you know.
Oh, you're sharing maps with me as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see you've settled Artemis.
Yep. And also, like, look at all the way out that, like, I found that one big line that's, like, totally on its own.
Fuck yeah, that goes on for miles.
Yeah, it does. I'm a way to settle in it as well.
No, although to be fair, if you look at Leptos, that's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, you've been a ways.
I've discovered a lot of shit. Corvus is much the same.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. The manpower is rebuilding. Maybe stop that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit.
How do I make my people happier? They don't like it here. They don't like it here for some reason on this system. Oh, it's probably because they're fucking starving, but then they're mutinying as well, which means like they're just starving themselves. Stop it.
Izzy. Oi. Izzy, tell them. You can check out Rasa
Rassam, where's that?
near Naples. It's in your system.
In my system. Oh yeah, Rassam. Yeah, it's a binary star system.
Yeah, it's cool.
I honestly thought about colonising it just because it's a binary system, but then I was like, nah.
I'm gonna I've got my exploration ship. He was on the way to Dekel, but I'm now pushing him out towards the east so that we can maybe try and find some bonds or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna keep going out that way and see what I find. I have bumped into the orange ship going that way.
Right, okay, so I have options for like how to deal with the mutiny on Dekel.
Yeah, yeah.
I can either suppress them with force, or I can seduce them. I'm going to seduce.
Hey baby, stop hitting me. Should probably settle on.
I've just spent a lot of money to fix that fucking issue I had.
Probably settle on Lucas as well. It's got a lot of.
Where's that? Lucas? Where's that?
Lucas.
Lupus. Oh yeah, it's got four planets. From what I can tell, no resources though, that's the only thing.
Yeah, but then there's still like 1, 2.
See, like,
3,
if I was you, I'd be going for like Aldebaran or something, next to Artemis. Lots of planets, lots of different resources. You can get access to antimatter there.
Yeah, I am planning on doing that one.
Right, Dekel, are you fucking any happier now? Yes, you are. Thank fuck.
You look over towards the eastern side of what I am kind of like that branch. What did you call it again? The Antilia branch.
Yeah.
I am going to settle on Nerod, Lahat, and Izar.
Nice. I'm constructing infinite supermarkets.
It's a lot of like Tesco's and Asda's.
It's a metro in every corner.
Finally about to settle someplace that I can start actually like getting Adamantine. It's been annoying me for a really long time that I just have none of my planets have access to. Is there a better way to generate more manpower?
Yes, there are buildings that you can do to increase your manpower.
Probably not in the things that I've done because let's see if we could get into a summits agreement, but I can't do that. Maybe because I'm already in one.
Maybe. Grapheus is still working on my portal. Aurelium is working on industry. I've got a hero to level up. Oleg.
Nice. Hero to level up as well. For him.
I need the robot to fucking level up.
Set up your switch.
Everybody's working on something. That's over. That's done.
Yes. Yeah, it's normally very calming. Like, see where mine is here. It's on this side of it. So yours might be more sprinting. But yours is all like wired on the
Hold on. Where'd that ship go?
Do you still get updates on my map, or is that a one-time thing?
No, I don't get updates on your map. It's a one-time thing, I think. You, my friend, have undiscovered curiosities on Camos.
Yes, I do. I am actually aware of them. I'm busy building them.
So I need to find some more minor civilizations.
ton?
I've met a shit ton.
So the orange AI just approached me and said, "Give me $880 or else." And they're not really doing anything.
Hmm.
God, in the next few turns, I'm about to settle on a lot of planets. Ooh, these guys are fun.
I'm also going to take the long ship to get there. 8 tons, not too bad.
I reckon those other Sophons got to be in the northeast, right?
Gotta be.
Oh, 50% of the galaxy explored have just got the notification.
Mm.
So if we meet those Sophons, what's the plan?
War.
You gonna go to war with them?
I mean, if I do, you do too. We're in an alliance, remember?
I mean, I don't want you to drag me into it.
Well, we need to deal with them in some way.
I can't go to war. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right, okay.
I have very, very, very few what do you call it? Militaristic technologies.
Hmm.
Probably my least. Research. Like many ways to generate many resources. Fund. Partially fund your war.
The other way of dealing with them
This is much like how it goes in Civilization.
is...
Well, I end up just funding you. You always go way more war than I do.
Like, the only other way is we send pirates after them. Like, we pay to send pirates their way.
I mean, I'll happily chip in for some pirates. Space Marines.
Well, apparently I explored half the galaxy.
Couldn't have been too far away from
Mm.
doing war. Will do somewhere, yeah. Should be in your menu section. get involved with it. Yeah, too loud. Unless you've got buttons underneath. Got it. Embarrassing. You're a girl. I don't know why she keeps.
Girls can hump.
Yeah, girl dog. They a lot. Apparently it's a playful thing with them.
Oh, I've discovered the planet Tor. The Endless Society developed this large, cool planet orbiting a star they called Prime.
The space wizards are not happy with me, and therefore they have told me that they are not going to vote with me in elections from now on.
The Space Wizards? What?
The orange ones.
Oh, right.
Space wizards. How much? What, the obelisk of remembrance? What?
Damn it.
What you doing?
I was going to set up a trade agreement with you, but we can't actually do it because there's no direct route from one of my systems to yours without passing through enemy territory.
Yeah, I think Justium's the one that fucks this up, because it's like, otherwise there would be a route through the lanes. What trade agreement were you going to spark up?
It doesn't let you actually like look at it until
Until you actually start it. Yeah. Do you want me to settle on Rotanev, and then I'm right next to Profias?
Rotanev. I mean, you could do.
You've got water, dust of water.
I do have dust water. Not really for me to do this turn. Just waiting on things coming in.
Yeah, I'm kind of a bit the same, really, to be honest.
I need to see. Right, good. Nobody's costing me money right now. And holy fuck, Dekel. So Dekel were rioting and being mutinous because they didn't have any food. They're now producing 164 food a turn.
Jesus Christ. Why is it giving me this? The AI Sophon is set to be
That's the quest we're all like competing on. Remember, from like fucking turns and turns ago.
Yeah, I see. Oh, found you again, Ross. Hi. long that stuff takes.
What stuff is that?
Settling on new systems. Like I just went round and checked like how long it's going to take systems to be colonised, and it's like 20 turns.
Yeah, it does take a while.
I mean, to be fair, like we could get through 20 episodes of like playing Space Engineers and still not call a fucking planet colonised, could we?
That's very true, actually. Considering we've been like the Space Engineers world we've like done like 6 nights in that game,
Yeah.
in that one, and we still haven't fully finished building the asteroid space station.
Yeah, exactly. It's on our newest, or the newest thing that we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, never mind, I understand. I was wondering
No,
how you did something, but I've figured it out.
Every now and then the Sophans pop in to say hi and then they fuck off again.
Yeah, but where are they saying that?
I don't know, that's the thing.
Oh, I see. I'm actually sending little tweets from hardware
Mm-hmm.
all these various places.
I think I just found one of your probes.
Probably.
Done by Hydreus.
Yeah. I've found the Sophons.
Have you?
Where they are.
Where are they? Where are they hiding?
That probe at High Andreas. Go 2 systems right of it.
Okay.
They're there. They have a little, tiny little binary star system. Advanced.
Mm.
That orange AI is really cool.
Yeah.
Won't donate money to the church, basically. When can an habitat fucking lap? That's what I'm
Something I can do. You require
maximum exploitation.
yes. Where is that now?
I've seen it now.
I want to say it's actually, it might be in the Did you find it?
Yeah, got it. Right.
Right, so what is your plans for dealing with the Sophons? Because they're a problem.
Don't know, to be perfectly honest. I'm just hoping that a lot of what I'm doing just now can maybe sway the points balance more in my favour, because I'm about to get an awful lot of things. I'm not going to be the one producing the most in the galaxy. Who knows? Pirates have come to Artemis.
To Artemis.
Yes, to Artemis.
You need a hand for that?
I just got the fleet that was there on the way simply, but I'm figuring out that I could probably fund my own war here.
Should probably give a quick recap for what's actually happened for folk that might just be tuning in, other than just continuing to play the game. So, if you're just tuning in, Jamie and I are playing Endless Space 2. I am playing as the Vaulters, and I'm blue. I've settled on a few systems now, trying to utilise the fact that I've got portals, so I can jump my ships in one turn to any system with a portal. Jamie is playing as the Sophons in red. And I think, Jamie, you're about to go through a massive expansion, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
And we're currently in an alliance because the 3 AI that are in the game with us. If I mouse over, you can see that the orange AI aren't doing particularly well. They're quite low on points. But the other 2 AI, they're in an alliance and they are beating us on points.
Well and truly.
Yeah, so
One of those AI on its own has more points than we do together.
Oh, my capital got some. My capital got some refugees. Nice.
I'm all good at Artemis, by the way. Just wanted you to know that. I decided I would kind of fund my own war a bit,
No, okay.
and
Well, I'm hoping to set up a forward operation base in the next turn, if this pays off for me. So you see the system Alioth?
yeah.
I am very good friends with them. And they're basically saying, we will join your empire if you can send a starship to us that's got 55 attack points. I am sending them a starship that has 1032.
A lot of attack points.
Yes.
Yeah, the pirates are here.
Mm-hmm.
The pirates wish to wish to harm me in my base of Artemis. However, they will find that they cannot harm me because I have just installed. Basically, I've just installed like the equivalent of a hypervelocity gun on the planet.
Right.
And so the pirates basically just threw everything that they had at me. I shot most of the soldiers before they even hit the ground.
It's not bad.
Like, I only have 37 like bloody defense points there, and they just attacked me with 500 soldiers, 500 people versus 37 people, and they lost.
To be fair though, invasions usually take a couple turns.
Yeah, it's true. But the thing for me is that pirate force is going to bugger off. Like in the next turn.
Oh, you got a fleet coming or something.
Well, as far as I'm aware, they can't just restore the manpower from nothing, can they?
No, they go by the same rules we do.
So they would have to go back to wherever their pirate base is. I don't see one anywhere here.
Did you kill all of the thing though?
What, the pirate base that I have?
No, I mean like all their manpower, because they might not have sent all their troops down.
It's coming up to 0 out of 500 manpower. Oh no, they defeated me.
Hey, Alioth is mine. And immediately I'm gonna...
You have captured Artemis.
I have captured Artemis.
That was you?
No, I sent chips there.
No, it's like,
Yeah, so I can do this. Hold on. Trade.
you're gonna give me it back.
If I can figure out how to do so, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know how I do that. It won't let me. Maybe I don't have the research yet for it.
Maybe. I wasn't aware that there was one.
Hold on, let me check the research tree. Be under political or some shit like that.
That maybe didn't come up right for me because what I saw there was essentially that like the pirates were still orbiting, but hadn't actually managed to take the planet, and then suddenly all of my stuff that I had done was just gone.
Well, I got a thing to say, you have taken control of Artemis, and I was like, what? And then I had a choice of what to do with it. It was either raise it to the ground, pillage it, or occupy it. So I chose occupy it, because then eventually I should be able to give it back to you. But I look at Artemis now, and it's not blue for me. Although it does say this is pirate territory. But yeah, Alioth is now mine, and I'm going to make it a fortress world. And I'm going to launch any necessary attacks, because it's only 2 jumps away from Doria's capital. So if we ever need to go to war with them, with that alliance, I'm poised for a fucking pincer attack.
I might have to start doing some research on the military side of things and really start advancing in it.
Oh, and they've given me a fleet as well. Not only did they give me their whole star system, they gave me a fleet as well, with actually quite a large ship in it. I also found Jovanis, that 1 star system.
Yeah.
That the Sophons have got down south. So much shit to do. Oh, you need food bad. Holy shit. It's not having a repeat of the fucking Dekel incident. Colonise another star system. Start setting up my agriculture and shit. Oh, and it's voting time.
Here's the vote. Science is still winning.
Oh, science is barely in the lead for me. It's followed very closely by whatever the flower is. Pacifists. No, pacifists. In fact, it was actually a tie. Pacifists and scientists both got the same number of votes, but because the scientists have been in power longer, it remains with them. In fact, actually, there is more pacifists than scientists. It's just the fact that the scientists have been in power for longer. It's very interesting.
What's the multicolored thing?
I can't remember what that is. That's something to do with endgame shit. What's up?
The Lupus and Quadus, they're where the pirates are coming from.
Oh fuck yeah! I've just seen them pop up on the sensors. You've got 2 of them.
They like came out of nowhere.
Do you need help?
Nah, I'm slowly working on stuff. Like by the time it's a big issue.
Cause I've got a fleet of Artemis.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want to take out the one at Lupus, I'll deal with the one at Quadus. I've just got a thing at Tylus to do first, so I'm waiting for that to pay off first.
Right, yeah.
Got like another 10 pounds.
Oh, there's a fucking pirate base at Etchius as well. The pirates have just like got up. Holy shit! There's one at Esh. There's one at ISO. The pirates have gotten like angry and they've woken up because they're fucking everywhere. Holy shit!
They did kind of go everywhere.
There's one at Naus as well. I'm gonna assume that's how you say it. It's spelled like louse, but with an N. What are you giving me? You give me extra money. Excellent. What are you giving me? More money. Excellent. So Twitch is telling me that there's 5 folk watching, right?
Yeah.
And I'm curious as to whether they're like the normal people that come and watch us, or if they're like tuning in for the first time.
We might never know.
You might never know. Folks, if you are watching, let us know. Come say hi. So we're not just speaking like to ourselves. Because it'll get to that point. I'll start rambling. I'll do it. Right, I will send a fleet to Lupus to assist you. I could go and start taking out the pirate base at Echius, but it's very close to Doria, and I'm kind of hoping they just go there. I also want to keep Alawoth safe just now, like keep a thing on there. I mean, right, so I just sent us the Sophons a message saying, get your ships out of my sectors. I don't want them. And they were like, yeah, we'll do it. Like, they sent me back a message saying, yeah, we'd be happy to do that. I'm like, of course you're happy to do it, because if not, I will send my military after them. And I will annihilate you.
Good time.
Sophons, bugger off. Yeah, they take time for the Sophons, because you've got to send, like, supply ships out. Mine doesn't take as long to actually do the colonising, because basically I build up like an arc and then I send the arc out. So I have to, like, that's kind of my thing of like having to deal with shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
How do you?
Oh, never mind. It's happened naturally. I was wondering how I like combined. Like things, if that makes sense, combined ships.
Oh, if you click on the little ships at the side of your like system, there's a
Yeah.
button for like merge all,
Yeah,
if you can do it.
I got it. Yeah, but I was wondering like how you got more. You can now get.
Yeah, that's research through the military tech tree.
Yeah.
I'm delving deeper into Sophon space. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Who's building filter barges? I'm gonna have to send the Sophons a message again telling them to get their fucking ships out of my sectors. I've also done a thing where I've basically told my diplomats to send them as much shite as possible to like clutter their inbox. In an effort to try and like piss them off a little bit.
That's funny.
It's funny that that's an actual thing you can do in the game.
Yeah.
I might go ahead and buy myself a hero. Hey, I've researched focused plasma. I'm going to buy Chancellor Alazin Matil.
I've upgraded the Busha. It's now the Busha 3.
Double shot.
Not great, but it's way better. Now I've got like 200 odd attack power. Believe me, way beyond what
Nakos could probably use a hero. Oh, sorry, a governor.
I
Governor.
The next few turns, my expansion will be complete. That Dory is really catching up points wise.
Yeah, she's getting there. Like, that's how I'm thinking. Like, maybe a surprise attack on the capital will take her out of the game.
Unsettle them enough, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, there's some pirates just here at Etchius. Oh, they
At where?
Etchius.
Oh, they've been there for ages.
Have they?
Yeah. Yeah, I see you just settled one star system away.
Yeah.
I do have a combat fleet 2 jumps out. I can send it there.
Do it.
Combat fleet going to Ekis. You know you can actually open relations with the pirates.
Yeah. I don't deal with pirates.
I'm just saying, we could actually see if we can get one of them to attack Daria for us.
Well, why don't we do that with the Etchius ones? Because they're right there.
Yeah, then. I'll see if I can do it. Can't do it.
Why not?
She's paid the pirates off.
Really?
Yep, I bought a mark. So I bought a mark for pirate target, which means I basically pick a star system, and the pirates will go and attack that one if they've got a base nearby. When I mouse over Daria's star systems, it says this target has a non-aggression standing with the Pirate League, which means she's basically allied herself with them. She won't attack them, they won't attack her. So I've now got this thing that I've paid for, and know where to spend it.
Yeah.
Where's the orange dude? I bet he fucking doesn't have it with him. He seems to be pissing everybody off.
I'm interested to see, like, if we just went full war Victoria, how would that pan out?
I can tell you right now, it would be okay. Like, if we send, why don't we send some scouts into her, like her near her capital, right? Assess what her military strength is, and I'll tell you whether I could muster a fleet to deal with that. Because right now, I've got my capital just on autopilot. The game's running that for me because it's just an industry powerhouse. It's basically ready for me to turn it over and go, you build warships. And then once the portal at Alioth is built in 4 turns, I can basically hyperspace my ships there in 1 turn and get them to sing in 2, and then we can start sieging that planet. I have a couple fleets up by Lupus and Quarius, which I could turn around once the pirates are dealt with there. I've got a fleet at Graphius, and I've got a small fleet heading to Echius. And if I absolutely need be, I've got a couple other star systems I could shift to war effort. I am not in a bad position for it.
Yeah, I've got one of my systems now turning to war, which gives me, like, basically, do you see where Justium is?
Justium. Yes, I see Justium.
That basically gives me a route directly from Justium.
Be back in just 2 secs. My phone's way down, I need a charger. I've returned.
If you go for Doria at their capital, you do have a lot of their systems that are fairly close to your systems, just on that other hyperspace.
Yeah, along the Corvus sector.
Yes.
Yeah, Vortia I could probably get to, no bother. Gano, Aquarius, and Tikal wouldn't be too much hassle to get to either. That just kind of splits my forces, that's the only thing. Whereas I think if I take their capital, I essentially kind of take them out of the game.
Yeah.
Hold on. Supremacy.
It shouldn't be impossible. They've not got that big of a...
Yeah, you just have to take their home system under your control, so... This thing would be like the... It's like cutting off the head of the snake, sort of thing.
Yeah. Would that just take them out of the game, or would that make all of their planets your planets?
I'm not 100% sure yet. But somehow she has managed to sell all the way down in Volans.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing like where she's gotten to.
Like,
looking for the orange, to be honest.
yeah.
Still not found that. So I too bought a pirate mark, so I'm gonna put that on them if they've not got one already.
Right, my fleet has arrived at Ekis.
I like sell a ship or something.
I don't think so.
Your fleet's at X. Very good.
Yes, I'm beginning to bombard the pirates.
Okay.
And my second fleet is almost at Lupus, the third is almost to Quadus.
No, I would have done this.
I had a fleet in the area.
Oh,
It's not hurting me in any way to do that. And like I said, once we get those pirate bases out of the way, that gives you a free movement all the way through that system.
pretty much.
Oh, Atheno has like a baby boom sort of thing. I get a much higher population now. Where the fuck is Atheno again? Oh yeah, it's my newest one.
Sophons are starting to freak me out. They've been sat in my bloody homeworld for a long time.
Have they?
Yeah.
I can't see your home world. Okay, so my fleet's arrived at Lupus, and I'm going to start invading. See if I can try and get that pirate base done for you.
Good.
The fleet at Echius is still fighting. Research wise, in the next turn I'll be able to offer you an official alliance, because I've done the research for that.
Very good. I shall be able to partly fund your war efforts, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily do anything much with them, but can fund them. I'm just queuing up a whole bunch of stuff on the like planets that I'm starting to get like control of.
Yeah, because what have you got? You've got Kuma now. That green Sophon is continuing to get things. Like, he's just got the discovery thing.
Yeah, he has.
Okay, I'm managing to like dwindle the enemy at Lupus, the pirates, but I don't think I've got enough manpower in that fleet to actually finish the invasion.
That's fine.
So I may require you to finish that off.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll have a fleet ready in like 3 turns. Or does it have to be like quick turn?
I think I can get a couple more turns out of it. I've also got a fleet at Quadius. Now I could double them up and take care of Lupus myself, and then just leave you Quadius to deal with. How do you want to do it?
So you could take one of them, but not both.
Yes. So at the minute I've got a fleet over Lupus and a fleet over Quadis, right? If I combine the fleets, I should be able to take care of Lupus, but it means that Quadis will spawn a fleet in 5 turns.
I mean, I can take Quadis and make it 3 turns.
So do you want me to focus on Lupus then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, I'll send the second fleet over to Lupus, and I'll have them merge into one.
Yeah, I've got a fleet sitting at Tylus that's got 800 land. Oh, I now see what's happened at Artemis. If I'd gotten back there quick enough, I could have reclaimed my territory and the stuff that was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a different.
Yep. We are the Pyrean Aggressive Defence Treaty.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah, so Artemis is now an empty system again.
Yeah.
Which, I'll be honest, is maybe the best thing for you, because if you look, it's now in the sphere of influence of Justium,
Yeah.
and they would have been able to, if they've got the research, being able to start, like, taking control of the system.
Yeah.
It's something I'm working on. It's a Cold War strategy that you can unlock once you get to a certain level.
Yeah. Yeah. Would have been quite the interesting one to do anyway.
Mm-hmm. So one of the ones I'm going to slowly work my way up to is the ability to take control of systems through influence.
Those them points looking, oh man, they are advancing.
Yeah, I'm upping my military research.
They want a science agreement? Fair enough.
Okay, the battle on Lupus does not go well.
The battle on Lupus does not go well, did you say?
No, it's not going well right now. They actually have more forces with me even when I combine two fleets. The battle on Echius goes well though, I think.
I have still not found the Autobots. I just think that at this stage of exploration, that would be impossible.
Mm.
The pirates are own a unique system. Pirates that own cancer.
They own what?
They own the cancer system. It's a unique system, it tells me on the screen.
What are you seeing? Oh yeah.
And it has lost cities, energy, artifacts.
Oh, now that we're in an alliance, I can actually see all of your ships now.
Ah, very cool.
You can see where your fleets and shit are. Right, okay, so here's the situation at Lupus, right?
Right?
I have 60 infantry,
Uh-huh.
they've got 89.
Okay, that's not good.
No, preemptive bombardment will go some way to offsetting that. But it's not great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull back from this soon. I'll continue to keep pounding them, but
Okay.
Echius has been dealt with. Echius is no longer a pirate world.
Ah, yes.
And I'm now going to pull that fleet back to Alioth to refuel, repair, and all that shit.
Yeah. Makes sense. Man, their spheres like
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if you look at Placius, actually, if you look at the Kel for me has a battle at Kura. What the fuck? Where's that? What the fuck is Kura? Oh, it's there. There's a fucking pirate system next to Alioth. And it's got 2 pirate fleets there, actually, as well. Retreat. Fucking firing on my scout ship. Send some probes out that way.
Still not discovered the other sofa on his homeworld yet, have they?
No.
I'm on the look for it.
Right, the next turn I will lose the ability to be invading Lupus. So I've got one more ground attack in me, and then you're gonna have to take over at Lupus.
That is okay.
It should just be a case of you land and you attack once and it's done, sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm on my way with 500 troops. You'll be able to see my.
I did see some ships moving, yeah.
It's the 6th Rubidium expedition. It's made up entirely of Busha 3s.
Busha? I discovered the planet Bilgeli.
I got that come up as well. Starting work on colonization of some more planets.
Currently working towards bigger fleets. I'm actually going to, after that I'm going to start working on carriers. Getting the research for them. But it turns out I don't get battleships, which is strange. Or if I do, I can't see the option in the research menu.
I've got a technology coming up that will give me the Giga.
The Giga, that's your battleship, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Oh.
I'm going to be adding that to my fleet of bushes.
Right, final battle Lupus for me. Oh no, I've got 5 men remaining that are willing to go back onto that planet.
I don't have that kind of money. Get out of here, Orange Team.
Yeah, I unlock the Spear class, which is the carrier for me. But I do not have.
Find out at Lupus, but I'm here.
Yeah, I don't have a battleship class. I've got.
I'm not allowed to invade.
What have I got? I get enhanced versions of a lot of my ships.
Oh, I'm automatically taking part in your ground battle at Lupus, apparently it says.
Oh, does it? Okay, I'll keep my forces there for one more turn. They're nearly defeated anyway. And then what I might do is I might move that fleet to Quadis, because when they spawn that fleet, my fleet should be able to deal with it.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff going on here.
And ground battle of Lupus. That's it, my forces are done. I have no more ground forces, I will move the fleet to Quadius. And hopefully that allows you to continue the ground battle.
I have a battle coming at Tylus.
Tylus?
Yeah, it's one of my story ones that I did for.
Alright, where the fuck's Tylus?
Right next to where we've been battling with
Oh, so it is, yeah.
Oh, they've got a big ship. And saying that, despite it being really big, it's actually not got that much health. And it's halfway dead already. Destroyed one of their ships and taken their casualties. Looks like one of their ships is gone. And that's the last one. This is a decisive victory.
Currently upgrading a design. So that does 39 damage per second, that does 95, so that's much better. Gives you a massive health bonus, that's handy.
I have one of these.
Congratulations.
I'm learning from my past experiences and they're going to pop up Aldebaran because that's Madeline, another one that's kind of out there on its own.
So I'm currently going around and increasing the engines, like I'm doing basically engine refits to all of my ships,
Okay. Very cool.
so that they can move further. and upgrading some like old style. Like some of my older ships have still got shitty weapons on them, so I'm upgrading weapon systems. Oh, that might be better actually. Ah, it's less accurate. I'm also building an Invader class ship. It's going to have very little in the way of armour, but it will it'll mainly be for just transporting units.
Yeah. I'm 8 turns away from my Giga class.
Oh, I need to think of a name for the ship now.
The Pilbering.
That's cool. It gave me the idea though, the Pillager.
I've got a new ship. Automatically designed, just called the Ring.
No, right.
It's a coordinator.
Yeah, I haven't actually messed much with the different ships' designs yet, but I have a feeling that war is on the horizon, so now is the time.
For coordinating.
We're going through and just like making sure all my ship designs. Oh, I've pissed off the church again. Fuck off! I'm not giving you money.
That is not difficult to do.
No, it's not. Hey, Herolium is just taking control of a nearby black hole. Or, sorry, collapsing star. Right. Placidus is going to start manufacturing some ships for me. So I'm going to get 2 Pillagers ordered up. And a couple of long ships.
Like a Viking longship.
No, it's just the class that the game made. That's what they decided they would be called. Did we ever find the orange folk? No.
Nope, still working on it.
I might be able to get my scout to bypass the pirate sector at Kura. No.
Yeah, I've kind of worked my way around the back. If you look beyond
Yeah.
the
I thought I could maybe sneak through, but I can't. They intercept me when I get into the system. But yeah, I've seen you've kind of worked your way around the back. I've got a ship doing that as well somewhere. Down there.
there's a mine
It's-
at Quadus.
Yeah, I see that in one more turn they're going to spawn a fleet there.
Yeah, I mean they've got both of our fleets sitting there, so they
Yeah, no, they're fucked.
sail on.
Right, okay. Bugger off, you religious fuck. Defend your faith how you like. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repair that scout, and I'm going to have it actually move it over their capital and see what their sort of military strength is. Why are you unhappy now?
Minor victory.
I'm trying to give you food, but you're overpopulated. Oh, fuck off, church cunts.
There's more ways to generate money.
Oh, there's a battle at Quadus.
Is that a ground battle?
No, it's a space battle.
Oh, I didn't get drafted.
No, I'm dealing with it. My fleet will take care of it.
Okay.
If you want to watch it, it's on stream just now. See the fucking armada that I brought. I've got 9 ships versus their 2.
Jesus, I didn't think there was that many, like, outlying there. I've made some money.
Excellent, they've lost a ship already.
Battle basically just started.
And they're dead, I think. No, sorry, that was the first ship finally going supernova. And it looks like second ship is about to go dead in the water. Yep, dead in the water. I don't think any of my ships actually... Oh no, one ship took damage during that entire engagement.
Need more population and I need more money.
Okay, I'm at to sing. She has a fleet in her, like, sort of like the garage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at what you're.
Yep, which has a control pop cap of 3. Well, actually, I can see him. It's got a... That fleet's combined military strength is 474. I've got one starship that will do more than that.
Yeah. I mean, even my fleet will do better than.
She does have a fleet. I can't tell if it's leaving or going to the system. We'll find out in the next turn. But yeah, if we can get some like scout ships round about to Sing, we could look at taking her out really quickly. Especially with me getting the pillagers built.
I've got 0.5 remaining.
Yeah, you can do that. I've sent some probes out to her other systems, see if I can get some eyes on.
Sounds good.
Does that? Are you going to take Quadus next turn?
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, why not?
Right. Because I'm going to pull my ships out of there then,
Okay.
and I'm going to take them over to Aloth to have the manpower refilled. I need a big boost to science just now.
I can probably help with that someday.
Probably could. I also need to do more food.
Do more food.
Yeah. See, right now, Dekal has a massive issue with overpopulation.
Oh, I can now. I must have researched the thing. I can trade systems now.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Maybe because we're in that alliance now.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Actually, Thenos probably a good place to start settling.
Those points looking still pretty bad. We are catching up slowly.
Yeah, I mean, Daria has just messaged me, and it's coming up as friendly. She's not any wiser to the fact that I'm amassing forces near her border. She hasn't picked up on that yet.
the most food in the galaxy.
I'm not really concerned for that one. I don't think I'll get it.
I could get it. And get me some of that dust water. It's important to me.
What, dust water?
Yeah, that's going to be real important to me going forward.
I've got some.
I will have some. It is not really a big tissue. Yeah, sure, thanks.
No bother.
Is that really all you needed in terms of antimatter? I've got
Yep.
a lot more.
Nope, that's all I need.
We have the same thing pretty much every single time, and I do it.
What is it?
That almost every single game like this that we play without fail, if we are both losing, we end up teaming up. But if one of us is winning, then the other one is just a real cunt to the whole.
Yeah, that's pack mentality.
Pretty much, yeah.
Church, bugger off. I'm not having it.
Their points are so low, man.
Good. See if they stop chapping on my intergalactic doorstep, that'd be great.
How big is an intergalactic doorstep?
Well, that depends. For some, it's pretty bloody big. Holy fuck. So, like, my phone's been nearly dead for a while. Like, I haven't been paying it much attention. And then all of a sudden, all the notifications for the Badge and Pals Instagram came through. What is this? A treaty's been cancelled.
Yeah,
Jamie,
yes.
you could not afford the cost to maintain the treaty of the trade agreement.
Oh, I see. What was that costing you? What was it costing you?
I don't know.
Oh, it was costing me my influence.
Oh, is that what it was costing me?
I can't afford to end my science agreement with the other sophons either. Enough influence. Ross, you've got to take that place. You've got
What
to take
place?
what I just found. It's called Kerr.
Oh wait, what? Where? Hold
Just
on.
found it. It's like east of Horn, which is east of Alio.
You're right, I do. It's an artificial star as well.
It's cool.
Okay, I can get a fleet there.
Question.
Yes.
I have fleets.
Mm-hmm.
Or I have a fleet that has ships in it that are now obsolete. The technology.
So, what to do? I know what you're going to ask. Get that ship to orbit one of your planets, and in the bottom right when you click on the ship there will be a little tab above where it shows you the pictures of the ships for upgrade. And that will bring them in line with your current design for them.
No, geez, though. That new ship that I just got is ridiculous.
Yeah?
It is a hunter design, a medium ship. It's got 9,000 health, 1,540 attack.
Oh, I know which one that is. See, I usually play the Sophon, so I know a lot about your faction.
Sorry, I was taking it into the design of the ship to see if I could make it any better.
Ah, that's fine. I did that a few turns ago. The only thing I'm lacking in, and it's odd because I'm being very... Oh, they're real close to winning. Conquest.
Well, we need to take out Sing.
Hold on, let me actually see what was required for a conquest victory. They need to control 72 systems in order to do that. If they're close, they've got to be about 60 odd. Where is that fleet? It's fucking there, Jesus. Right. Are you ready for war?
I will be. How much war do you need me to bring? Exactly.
I may just need you to come to Sing and hold off any fleets I might need to deal with, or possibly bring some manpower over.
Would you prefer manpower or?
Let me get the initial attack out of the way first, and then I'll tell you. I'm just going to do a quick bit of scouting first before I commit myself. It's 3 turns until I unlock the carriers, so like
Bloody hell are these bloody orange ones? They must only have one system somehow.
I know, they must have like... They must be hiding real well. Oh, I'm able to recruit a hero.
Check on names actually.
I need to assign him to a system in an effort to try and get some more science out of him. Oh, they want a science agreement. I'm going to refuse that because we're not going to be friends in a couple of turns. I've even went as far as to send over my hero fleet. Cannot merge them. Just let me know when you're good to go. An option we also have is to buy ships. You can buy ships if need be. In fact, I want to try something. Yes.
Right, where do you want my fleet?
Move your fleet to Izar. I am going to probe them a little bit without actually declaring a war.
Okay. I'll be at Zar in 10 turns. It's probably the fastest I can get there.
That's okay. That should give me time to finish carrier research and maybe build one.
I have a force with 2,166 attack and 800 manpower on board. Got one of the new ships in. And I have more like Giga class ships in production as well that will be done in about 10-15 turns.
Mhm.
So by the time that those other ones arrive, I will also be able to force you within another sort of 10 turns of that.
Well, what I've done is I've managed to take a bunch of like mercenary ships and make them pillagers, which basically means that to all the other factions in the game, they appear as pirates. So as far as Daria is concerned, there's a pirate fleet coming for her home planet.
That's interesting.
But in fact, the pirate fleet is me.
I do have a bunch of bushas at Aldebaran as well.
A bunch of your ships.
Yeah, which are like a combined force of like 1,000 back.
Yeah, they might not be a bad idea to go for like Justium or something.
Or just to be in orbit around there, just to...
Yeah, just to try and like make them split forces.
Yeah, and as far as I can tell, they don't have anything hugely devastating. There's a pirate fleet there, which I don't know if that's actually yours or
No, my pirate fleet is currently at Gistrad. Still can't put a pirate mark on them, by the way.
No, that's fine. So that is your fake pirate fleet, is it?
Yes. Is it blue to you?
No, it's fake to me.
Well, it's fake to you as well. Interesting. I also have a fleet that's heading from... It's just past Justium. And it's currently going to Aliath to resupply with men. I might just send it to Sing to act as a anti-ship fleet. That's the one that's got 9 vessels in it. Hey, I've unlocked the spear.
Must be a...
The Dario has just sent me a message saying, how long have we been at peace? Long enough to call you stand-up guys. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sending ships your way. Like, I don't think you appreciate what is coming. Holy shit, that's huge. That's a very cool design as well. I really like that. Right, so we're going to upgrade its engines. need to leave the squadrons unlocked right now. So I'll unlock them in a few turns.
Holy shit, that ship was fast. He's able to make it all the way from Forum to Aldebaran 2 times.
Nice.
Made a custom ship.
So the carrier with only one weapon installed has a combat power of 6,440.
Jesus.
That's with 3 weapon slots not taken up because I need to fill them with fighter modules, which I haven't unlocked yet.
Yeah.
If I equip it with weapons, it's 9,183.
Jesus.
They are big things. And Aluith can actually start manufacturing one. Holy shit, it's going to take 22 tons. How about no? How about Aluith, you just continue to work on like defences and shit. I'll get one of my better systems to build it. Right. I need to change. Turns out I can't actually, like, fuck with them because I'm at peace with them.
Okay.
So I'm going to set us to Cold War. We're not at war yet, but we're not friends with them.
It's like a war of attrition, a war of technology.
Yeah. They still actually like me.
Well, they're putting pressure on the Empire.
Yeah, they're doing the same to me.
I think it was spheres of influence so fucking big, man. Like, even my, like, home planet wasn't that big. I've been all around the galaxy, man. I cannot find fucking orange.
They've got to be hiding somewhere.
Gotta be. There's only literally there's one place that I think that might be.
The thing is, they've run into us somewhere because I've seen their ships. Like, see where Megrez is? I reckon they're up that way. Or up past Forest, which I can't actually fucking get to.
Yeah, I've got a different theory as to where they are.
I still can't invade them. I might have to just declare war.
I've asked the Sophons a lot of times to get their bloody ship out of my sphere of influence, but they're not doing it.
is.
You must be doing lots.
What was it?
You must be doing a lot of talks and stuff going on just now. You can see from the politics screen.
Yeah, I'm doing a fair bit. Right, where is your fleets? Ah, so you've got a fleet at Aldebaran, and you've got a fleet heading towards Sirte.
Yep, the fleet heading towards Sirte will be going to Izan eventually.
Right.
The fleet at Aldebaran has just been reinforced. I'm hoping.
You squeeze the farmers.
Create a new fleet there that's way better than what was sat there before.
Right. Are you ready to go to war?
As ready as I'll ever be, man.
Right. Fuck off, I'm not taking my fleets out of your system, I will invade you. Right, you ready for this? You sure?
Go for it. It's now or never, innit? I can press I did not agree to this war.
Yeah, you can actually, then it takes us out of an alliance.
Yeah.
Right, I'm moving on their capital.
I can see that.
First I'm going to take out a fleet that has a fucking appeared out of nowhere in Aloth. Of the Sophons.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look at their ships. They're mainly energy based shields. Their weapons are mainly energy based as well, so if I put power to shields that's going to fuck up their day. So they've got...
Moving my fleet from Aldebaran to just
Yeah, go for that. They've got, what was that? 9 ships versus my... I've got 9 as well, but one of my ships is a large vessel. Whereas they're all small vessels. I also have a hero leading the fleet. Or an admiral, sorry. And the battle's begun. Alright, so a bit too slow for that. In terms of the battle. I really like the scrapper style ships, the like ones that kind of look like triangles. Like,
yeah.
no, enemies are taking losses.
Good.
2 ships down. My fleet's yet to take a hit, like a loss. Although I think one ship's heavily wounded. Thankfully, it's not the flagship. There you go. I've lost a ship. I think they've lost another 2 though. Yep. So far the battle's going. For every one of my ships they kill, I kill 4 of theirs.
Pretty good.
It's a pretty decent return. Okay, it looks like 6 of their ships are down now. We've only got 3 left. I've just lost another one. Oh, I've lost another one. They got a 3rd kill in there.
I'm watching it delayed on the stream, so you're kind of like, for me it's spoilers. Watching on delay.
They've only got 2 vessels left. This is by far one of the longest battles I've had in this game.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, the size of that ship.
Well, the one I've got, the long ship.
There's so many guns on it, it's ridiculous.
Oh, wait till you see the carrier. I want to get the carrier in the battle so you can see the sheer size of it. Yeah, that's not bad. I lost 3 ships, they lost 6.
Yeah, that's what you want from the fight, really, isn't it?
Hmm. Guess who's going back in?
Is it you?
Yeah, I ain't finished with them.
Oh, of course, because some battles don't like finish at that, don't they? Do they?
Hmm.
I'm going to be raiding Justin, by the way.
Go for it. One of their ships is so close to death, I reckon like an opening salvo will kill it. Yep.
No, I'll be back in a minute. Just take the dog out.
No bother. The size of that flagship though is unreal when you see it in a shot like that. There we go. Enemy fleet destroyed. Right, so some repairs will need to be done before that fleet goes anywhere. I want to pick a combat based thing for him. I think one more turn I start getting starfighters and bombers, so the carrier will become like decent.
Hello.
Hello.
The dog spent the entire time I was awake.
Nice. So yeah,
First thing.
their capital only has 500 defenders,
That's not a lot.
and they're losing 32 a turn. If I just if I don't invade, if I just put them under siege, they'll lose 32 a turn.
How would one put them under siege?
Just sit in orbit and don't don't invade. Like Justium, they must have made Justium a fortress world because that's got a manpower of 1,170.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just gonna kind of berate them rather than invade because I'll lose that. I can't have nothing to do, to be honest. Sitting watching most of this play out.
To be fair though, you're kind of like what is it? Like Austria in World War One. You don't really do much, but you'll get into it when you need to. You're letting me, who's Germany, take the majority of the battles.
It's good to know that you have the faith in me to call me Austria.
Well, Austria-Hungary. Okay, they've got a big fleet here. So if you look, I've pinged the map, and they've got a big fleet.
You just put a big flip.
Big flip.
Big flip. Did I do that? How do you come?
Go down to the bottom near where it says end turn, bottom left of that sort of circle, you'll see a thing that says pings are invisible or visible. Change it to so that you can see pings, and then you can set them. So you'll see, like, next to that there should be like a little shield and a little sword.
Oh, I see. God.
They're not happy about me blockading them. Oh, we've got combat.
How do I make that ping there? Is it just there now? Is that done?
Where have you put it?
I've found orange
Oh, have you?
and I've put it on them. They are real far south.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Just hit the end
Fucking
of the-
orange and nothing but fucking exclamation marks. Fucking hell.
I've put a thing on them.
Right, so their fleet has a combat power of 1774. My first fleet has 1461. Second fleet isn't actually arrived yet. So first fleet's gonna have to do some work.
We must be. We're about to be close to.
Turn 150. Right, I need to do this battle. So this is going to take me.
I'm not surprised actually. That it's went on this long. This is a big map for very few players.
Yeah, it's also one of those games that like it's like one more click, just one more turn.
Just one more time. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. How many turns do you reckon it would take you to get to Sing?
I'm at Sing just now and sieging them. I think maybe like 2 or 3 more turns to take the planet.
Well, let's say we'll do 5 more turns, so that's like 10-15 minutes roughly.
Yeah.
Probably gameplay wise. And then we'll call
I've run into a fucking pirate fleet on my way to Sing. I don't think this one single pirate ship has realised what it's put itself in for. As the fucking 8 cannons on the flagships like fucking cycle up. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we finish up with that, then that would then put our iron in the lead against the other Sophons.
Yeah, I think because it said that their alliance is close to victory, not that one of them is.
Yeah.
So if we can take out, if we can hopefully take out Dario or Doria, we might be okay. Their combat power is mainly. Oh, they've split it 50-50 energy and projectiles. That's gonna fuck me.
Are you more efficient against one or the other?
Well, no, I can set my tactics to counter it, but I guess I'm more prone to taking projectile damage. So if I boost power to shields, it will kind of fuck them over a little bit. Okay, so they've got 3 small ships and a medium. I've got 3 small ships and a medium. Their tech is better than me though, because this is a fleet I got. Oh, they've got fighters. Oh, it's going in their favour. Come on, guys. When you get one of them. Oh, we've lost 2 ships. I think the flagship's gone. But they're... Yeah, sorry, my flagship's gone. Their flagship's still holding on. I've just got this one ship down here, which is the way you get taken out.
Can you win this game as an alliance, or will it eventually make it flip?
I think you can win it as an alliance.
That's the one thing that Civ is kind of missing, that even in basically a complete alliance, you
Yeah.
can't really win the game that way.
So the fleet that I got given from Atios has failed to defeat the defending fleet at Luminos. Sorry, at Sing. But I've got 2 fleets inbound.
Okay. That's not bad.
No. So the 2 fleets should be able to deal with this.
Yeah.
And then I can continue the invasion of Sing.
I'll have a fleet at Sing for you in 5 minutes. Voting time.
Voting time!
Pause. Everybody pause.
Wars come and go, Jamie, but democracy stays. Man, it's heavy science on my end.
Yeah, it's real heavy science on me too. Science and iron food and iron lock and figure.
Nice.
33% extra damage on weapon launchers.
Oh, ground battle did not go in my favour.
Let's sing.
Yeah. Although they pulled their fleet out. They've pulled their fleet away. I don't know why.
Maybe they know I'm coming.
Maybe they've maybe seen the fact I've just had 2 fleets enter the system.
Yeah. Well, I have a fleet coming at them that has 2,000. That really would have like crippled what they had going.
Yeah. Either that fleet is going to Yssel or it's heading up towards Justium. I can't decide where it's going. Right, so looking at their manpower, they outnumber me on manpower.
Yes. Do you need some power? I have 7
Let me see.
power sitting over at Justy. I could bring it across.
Yeah, please send that over.
There's also 8. Well, actually, no. There's 800 manpower. It's going to be there in 5 turns anyway. See, Justy would take 7 turns to get here.
Right, okay.
So,
Where's this fleet that's going to take 5 turns?
It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I have a research technology that I'm in a hyperspace lane outside of hyperspace lanes.
Yeah, I've got the same technology. Is that the one that's between GM and Botha?
That's exactly the one.
Awesome.
They're currently away to. They're basically going to ping off Izar and then straight to Sigma.
I'll focus on keeping the siege up then.
System growth is influenced by amount of population anyway, and also by amount of available food. Correct?
Yeah, I think your approval rating as well goes some way into it.
That makes sense.
Like right now, fucking Dakel they're being cunts again because they're overpopulated.
One of my systems. One of my systems that's making
I think that might be my problem, is that Dakel is making a decent amount of food for the size of the system, so they're overpopulating and then the planets can't hold them, basically. I'm actually like loading up ships, because one of the things I've got the research for is migration, and I'm basically sending the population to other star systems. I'm having to send out the fucking passenger ships.
Yeah, that's a good one to have, to be fair.
Yeah.
You get that.
I'm hoping so. Oh, the fleet's back.
Is that?
Let's have the 9 ship fleet go after it.
I'm sure there are 2 ships.
No, their ships are actually quite big. They're both medium ships. Mine's are all small. The battle is like weighed in their favour. And their armour is good against mine. So I'm going to overload my guns and go for extra penetration power.
Keep on meaning to ground
Tactics and shit. Yeah.
Tactic cars you can play. Like mine are just basic start with, but I've just selected from.
I'm gonna go to overview camera because it looks quite cool. You can see my fleets moving along the lines. You can see the enemy fleets.
Yeah, I can see that. So it is a good view.
And I can zoom in and get like a bit of a closer angle. You can like properly inspect their ships. Their ship design's not actually too bad. It reminds me of Destiny.
So fun, cool ship.
Okay, so far the battle continues to go in their favour, although the little bar's jumping either direction. I don't necessarily think I'll win this engagement, but I might take one of them with me.
I have will be able to. Not even going to get there with this stream. That puts it in perspective. But we haven't had the desyncing yet.
No, we haven't. Their frigate's heavily damaged, but I'm starting to doubt I'm going to be able to bring it down. Yeah, their frigate tore apart the battle group that went for them, and their coordinator is still taking hits from me, but that thing's got a lot of health. And now their frigate isn't pounding the rest of the fleet. And that's it, they've just won. But to be fair, that was a Merc fleet as well, so...
So in a way, kind of a loss for you.
yeah. Although, I'll tell you what, the Sophons have come to Alloth.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
It's fine, I've got some starships being made there.
They've got a lot of manpower and not a massive amount of manpower.
Yeah.
Not compared to what I've seen you being able to do.
I just need a carrier. Like, if I can get the carrier built, I reckon that thing will be able to shred through once I get a good support fleet.
Are you outfitting it with weapons, or are you going to have the fighters?
It's being manufactured with weapons because I didn't have the fighters unlocked. So I had a couple turns where it would start building for me.
Yeah.
And then what I can do is, as soon as it's built, is upgrade it to have fighters. Saves me having to build it. I'm really wanting your fleet to get to Sing so we can continue this, because they are actually starting to regroup their ground defences.
Oh, are you not able to hit their ground things at all, are you?
No, it's because that fleet's in orbit. Although the fleet has just left, every time that fleet comes back, they get a little bit more ground forces.
Hey, I won.
Did you have a battle? Did you?
No, I won the food.
Oh, congratulations. Holy shit, look where Orange has settled. Go to Nakos, which is one of my systems.
Oh, get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe they've got something else on this line. I reckon.
Maybe.
Pirate base right there.
I really want you to get there.
I mean, I'll get there in 2 turns and then the stream ends.
Nah. I want you to get there, right, and then we'll just see what the manpower situation is.
We'll recap it.
Hmm.
Which hopefully will leave us with enough sort of thought for next time. The wizards are really annoying.
Yeah.
They're real hostile. They're in a cold war.
I switched up my ground tactics and it did not go well for me.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, I see ya. You're nearly there.
Oh god, they've built something on Justin that has... That one ship has the power of my whole fleet that's magnificent.
It's only a medium-sized ship as well. That's not even a battleship. IMEX? Where the fuck's IMEX? Well, that's right next to me.
Well, you went.
It's also right next to Doria, so you know.
Right. And here, let us review. According
Right.
to my stream, they have 0% defense.
Yeah, that's what it says for me. But I can tell you for a fact that that's not true.
Maybe it just knows that they're going to lose next turn.
Maybe? Try invading them. See if it... Can you not?
The system is being guarded.
Oh, they have 17 infantry and somewhere between 0 and 5 tanks. We don't actually know.
Not a lot.
Decisive victory.
Hey,
I have captured the system. And you know what? I'm going to occupy it.
right.
Oh, their home system has just moved. Look, they're not actually out of the game.
Where's it moved?
Yissel, so right next door.
They lost a lot of points though, and you gained a lot of points for doing that.
Yeah, that was that was a really good planet actually.
Yeah.
And I can start building stuff on it, so I can like start building starships there.
Did you get all their like?
Yep, all the things they built on that system I got.
And you got their population too.
Yep, population's all mine. They're overpopulated, which is an issue.
You can move them out.
Yeah, I can move them to other systems.
Sell some people for me. I need some population.
I wish I could give you population.
Yeah, and I wish you could as well.
But what I can do is I can now like thingy my fleets, like rearm them with the population.
Yeah, from there. Technically, not even your population when you waste it.
Exactly.
Okay, so to finish off and recap, we've taken Doria's, although they've now decided that they're just going to move, so they're probably going to take a systematic approach of destroying the home world wherever it may end up.
I think what we should do is, because we've got our fleets here, focus on this little sector they've got here, so we'll head to Ysel,
Yeah.
and then we'll move back toward Gistrad, because I reckon that's where they'll move to, and then Temos and Orion knock this little bit out,
Yep, that sounds
and then they're pretty scattered after that.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, I'm going to be able to just continue
Yep.
They shouldn't really be able to get anything out of there once losing planets quick.
What actually might be helpful is if we can get some fleets over to Alioth and repel those ships there, because they've got like 3 fleets there.
Yeah.
If you look at that.
Yeah. Well, we can figure that out next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shall I do it?
Go for the outro.
Thanks very much for watching, everybody. We hope you enjoy. If you would like to stream the next 14 days on Twitch, just pop the link to the Discord, our community Discord, where you can ask us questions. You can get involved with other like-minded gamers and get news for when we'll next be streaming. So feel free to join up in there. Everybody is welcome. You should also give us a follow on Twitter or Instagram, and that's all the same info for stream news, etc. Thank you once again, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.